Hi, this is Dave, W9WRL, and this is a Western Electric BC 453B receiver I picked up at the Cedar Rapids, Iowa Hamfest today. And after a little bit of work, I had to manufacture a tuning knob because it didn't come with one, so I built one from scratch. Really easy to do. And a couple other little things. Got a little homebrew power supply. I'm going to have to build a really nice one though. But that one works for now. Putting out about 215 volt. And for the B+. Anyway, let's tune around a little bit. That's the NDB ID for the Quad City Airport here in Moline. There's probably some others out there. This receiver, by the way, covers 190 kilohertz through 550 kilohertz, so below the AM broadcast band. And there's quite a few signals out there, really. These little BC receivers are really sensitive. They're great radios. There's another one. Not sure what airport that is. Probably Davenport. I'd have to listen to it for a minute. My CW is not as good as it ought to be. Don't know what that is. So some local noise probably. Wow. Now passing 350 kilohertz. Some nights, by the way, I'm hooked up to a 160 meter dipole right now through this yellow lead here. Some nights when the bands are good, you can hear. There's another beacon. But some nights when the bands are good, you can hear beacons from a long ways away off. And there are some experimental ham stations down in these frequencies now too. 400 kilohertz. Might pick up a couple AM broadcasters here in a minute. I'll turn the BFO off. Approaching 500 kilohertz. .540 coming up. Here we go. It's about 555. I'm not sure what station that is though. That's about it for now, but anyway, I'm happy. The little receiver works well. Paid 20 bucks for it. Not terribly useful with this frequency band, but still it'll go nice with my collection. That's about it. Hi, this is Dave, W9WRL. This is a Navy CBY 46145 receiver. And this one's really nice. Nice black paint and really nice shape. Here again, had to manufacture a tuning knob, which again is really easy. Although I may redo this one. I got the shaft here a little bit longer than what I like, so I may take that off and cut that shaft a little shorter. But this one covers the AM broadcast band, and this particular receiver works really nice. Give you a listen here.
There will be live entertainment. Event begins at 9 a.m.
That's 1420 WOC in Davenport. Station I don't listen to anymore. This receiver is really pretty sensitive. There's the Hispanic station on 1270, the old WHBF 1270. Transmitter's located at 53rd Street and 20th Avenue in Moline.
A Utah Chartered Industrial FDIC equalizer.
1230.
$35,000 in just 3 days.
I'm only about 4 miles from a 1230 transmitter. And I'm only about 2 miles from the old 1170 transmitter, the old KSTT.
This is the ESPNU College Football Podcast.
And unfortunately, now it's a sports station. They were broadcasting oldies up until recently. They changed formats again.
I'm Ivan Mazel.
And my lights went off here in the shack. They're on a damn timer. I got to fix that. Anyway, that's a real nice little receiver. Probably can pick up Chicago. Let's tune down here to WBBM once. 780.
DJ Williams.
There we go. WBBM. And of course 720. WGN.
Street food spots. Sunday night at 10 on WGN TV. I recommend you tape that so you can listen to this show.
Anyway, real nice little receivers.
This year is down.
Hi, it's Dave. Why is it doing that? Hi, it's Dave W9WRL again. This is another Navy receiver. This one covers the 75 and 80 meter ham bands, 3 to 6 megahertz. So it covers a little bit more than that, actually. And here again, this is a Navy CBY 46105. And this one is in pretty nice shape physically. It doesn't work. So we have to get in and check the tubes and maybe recap it or something. But looks like somebody put a regular SO238 chassis connector in it for the antenna, which is no big deal. But this one's in really overall nice shape. It just doesn't work, so we have to get to that. Winter project. Speaking of winter projects, there's my RF deck out of my T368 transmitter. Waiting for some parts to come in, and hope to have that back up and running real shortly. Okay, this one here is an Army model. This is a BC455B, which covers 6 to 9.1 megahertz, so essentially it's going to cover the 40 meter ham band. This one doesn't have a lot of audio output. I haven't really looked into that yet. Could just be mismatching impedance with this speaker. But I haven't got around to really looking at that yet. But again, it's in pretty good physical shape. And it works. But I do want to check the tubes in this one. There's some broadcasters.
Burned down Iraq and caused as much havoc. They don't represent the
About 6.5 megahertz there.
In sometimes unexpected ways.
7.55. Lots of broadcasters. See if there's anything in the ham band. There's some sideband. This one has a BFO in it, but it doesn't appear to be working, so I got to check that out. There's a little bit of CW. But like I say, that BFO is not working at all, so I got to check that out. Alright, brought the signal up a little bit. Anyway, neat little receiver. Another winter project. I've got a 40 meter transmitter too that matches this. I want to get in a 75 meter transmitter also. Anyway, neat stuff, very inexpensive, a lot of fun to play with. If you don't know anything about high voltage, I would recommend you learn something first, because while these things only use about 230 volts, it won't kill you, but it'll sure wake you up if you grab it. Anyway, that's about it. See you all later.